Hello, my name is Rebecca Wolf and I'm a graduate student at the University of Arizona in the College of Public Health. Parents of teens face unique challenges during the COVID-19 pandemic. Schools are closed, sports and other activities aren't happening in person, and your teens are confined to the home or apartment. I'll give you some ideas from the health behavior health promotion perspective about how to address some of these challenges. Distance from friends can be really hard for teenagers. They tend to want to spend a lot of time with their friends. They're slowly transitioning from their primary support of their parents to the primary support of their friends. So they're used to seeing their friends in the school environment, in sports and different activities. So it's really hard now that they're stuck at home and not able to engage with friends as they normally would. A good way to connect with your teen is to acknowledge their loss. They've lost a lot of things that they had in their lives previously. They had a lot of freedom. They saw their friends at school and different activities regularly, so it can be really hard for them to not have these things anymore. So if you can acknowledge their loss and also share some of the challenges that you're experiencing, you'll likely improve the relationship that you're having currently with your teen. Teens naturally crave independence at this age, and it's really hard for them to be stuck at home with their parents all of the time and not able to spend time with their friends. So you can think about ways to support their independence by encouraging them to set their own schedule or giving them some autonomy as far as how they spend their time. But it's also important to place that in the context of structure. So you can work with your teen and talk about ways in which they can have their independence and exercise their autonomy as they've gotten older, while still participating in things like family meals and having somewhat of a regular schedule where they wake up, have meals, and engage with their friends on a somewhat regular basis at the same time. Teens are really used to more spontaneous socialization. Well, they'll see their friends when they're at school or when they're in their sports or different other types of activities or at parties. But now they really have to plan the time that they're going to see their friends. So you can even encourage them to set up a schedule when they're going to talk to their friends on FaceTime or on Zoom. It might not feel completely natural because they're used to just texting and those types of things when they're not together, but it's important that they do see each other face to face. So you can encourage your teen to do that and even provide access to a tablet or to a phone if they don't readily have access to that. Don't worry about screen time right now. The typical recommendations about screen time are kind of out the window right now during the pandemic. So really just think about trying to limit the screen time, but not worrying about it too much. Your teen is going to be attending a school, doing homework online, socializing with friends online. So just try to relax about that. It's not too much of a big deal right now. Even though teens really do look to their peers as their primary support, they also still rely on their parents for support. So acknowledge the losses that they've experienced and some of the challenges that they're facing, and maybe even share some of the things that you're going through. We adults have a lot of our own disappointments. For example, this summer I was supposed to go on a trip with my family to Costa Rica to celebrate my parents' 50th wedding anniversary, and now it looks like the furthest I'm going to go is the Greenbelt down the street from my house. So connecting on those disappointments, I think, can help also build your relationship. It's natural to feel frustrated right now, but just take a deep breath, relax. If you're in the middle of a heated conversation, it's okay to take a step back and take a deep breath and come back to address it later. It's also a good idea to seek out support wherever you can, whether it be from a partner that you're parenting with or from a friends group. Find time to connect with them to share some of your frustrations and solutions. We have links to resources available at the end of this video. You can also visit our website at publichealth.arizona.edu. Thanks for listening. We wish you good health.